हिरण्मयेन पात्रेण सत्यस्य पिहितं मुखम्
तत्त्वं पूषन्नपावृणु
सत्यधर्माय दिष्टये सत्यधर्माय दिष्टये सत्यधर्माय दिष्टये हिरण्मयेन पात्रेण सत्यस्य पिहितं मुखम् दत्तं पूषन् अपावृणु सत्यधर्माय दृष्टये सत्यधर्माय दृष्टये सत्यधर्माय दृष्टये आत्मा वा अरे द्रष्टव्यः श्रोतव्यो मन्तव्यो निदिध्यासितव्यः आत्मनि खल्वरे दृष्टे श्रुते मते विज्ञाते इदं सर्वं विदितम् इदं सर्वं विदितम्
My dear, that Atma should be experienced, should be listened to. It is that which one should regularly reflect and contemplate upon. My dear, through Shravan, Manan and Nididhyasan, when one becomes self-realized, then everything stands revealed. Nutty.
We got good fish, isn't it?
Come on, let's see.
Sutradhar, do you see a boat on the far horizon?
Yes, Nutty. Though it does not seem to be a fisherman's boat, who could be sailing into King Keshidhvaja's capital at this time?
Boatman, row faster. We must reach before the city gates close.
Prince,
Yes.
is it not possible for me to discuss it with Keshidhvaj first?
Why? Are you afraid of death?
No, Prince. But confronting Keshidhvaj directly will not be in our interest at this time.
I can't avoid a confrontation out of fear of war. I have as much right to that kingdom as Keshidhvaj. I did not know that my very own cousin, who has taken the spiritual path, would plot against me as soon as I left the town. Why to be afraid of demanding that's mine?
Prince, we shall have to remain calm. The army supports Keshidhwaj. Many of our colleagues support him now. While having to choose between truth and the throne, people often choose the throne. And it is Keshidhwaj who occupies it at the moment.
Varun, I've sincerely strived for truth all my life, right? And shall continue to do so, even if I have to fight for it endlessly. Boatman! Boatman!
Bye, sir! Please buy! Buy some fresh fish!
This saga is from Vishnu Purana. There was a Janak, Dharmadhwaj.
He had two sons, Amidhwaj And Kratidhwaj?
Amidhwaj had a son named Khandikya, and Kratidhwaj's son was Keshidhvaj.
Khandikya was devoted to Karmakand, and Keshidhvaj was a seeker of self-knowledge.
But now, both had become each other's enemies,
A large empire between the two.
and a struggle for its inheritance.
One cousin against the other.
And the cousins were all set for war.
Will there be a war?
Khandikya, my father had given some villages to your father for his livelihood. That was his magnanimity. This does not make you the owner of those villages. You should already know that I'm the sole heir to my father's empire.
My sword shall decide that, Keshidhwaj. The empire shall go to the one who is victor.
Victory has never remained anyone's slave, Khandikya. But still, if you insist on a battle, then I'm ready.
See that, Sutradhar? The ones who should have remained united are against each other. Be it trade or commerce. Be it land or empire. For a woman or for desires. Is the war only answer?
That is the irony, Nati. Man always strives for that which is impermanent.
Gosh! Just a while ago, Khandikya, who arrogantly challenged his own brother Keshidhwaj, is now on his knees.
I had told you, Khandikya, victory never remains anyone's slave. Today, you are vanquished and I'm victorious. I can kill you right now if I wish, but I will spare your life. From this very moment, along with your family, friends, ministers, priests, and servants, I banish you from my kingdom!
Hear me. Hear me, the gods in heaven. Hear me, my ancestors dwelling in the heaven. Hear me. Hear me, Keshidhvaj's meritorious deeds. And hear me, Keshidhvaj's sins. This Khandikya shall live in the forest until he becomes capable of defeating the arrogant and treacherous Keshidhvaj. I shall kill you with these very hands, Keshidhvaj. Yes. With these very hands, I shall cremate you. I shall certainly avenge my insult, Keshidhvaj. Keshidhvaj!
And Khandikya left for the forest along with his ministers, priests, friends, and servants.
On the other hand, Keshidhwaj too went to the forest, but in order to perform a yagya.
And a mishap occurred over there.
At the time of the yagya ritual, one of Keshidhwaj's cows grazing in the forest was killed by a lion.
It is a terrible thing to have happened, King.
That is the only reason why I've called you. My priests have no solution to atone for this sin of a cow slaughter. Now only you can show me some way whereby I can atone for this sin of a cow slaughter.
I too cannot guide you in this matter, King. Perhaps Sunak might be able to help you in this.
King, only an expert in yagya worship can guide you about this. Someone who has conducted countless yagyas to cut the shackles of death.
Someone who has constantly engaged in Bahirang sadhanas like yagyas.
Who is such a spiritual aspirant?
One such aspirant that I know of is Khandikya.
Khandikya is your enemy, king.
I know, Minister. But I shall still approach my enemy anyway. Even if I get killed by the enemy, I shall have died while pursuing a sacred mission. And if he shows me a way to become free from my sin, then my atonement would be complete. I shall not avoid approaching my enemy just out of fear of death.
And then as a student, Keshidhwaj, looking for his cousin and his enemy, reached the forest.
You've landed up here too in order to destroy me. You have come in tiger skin and the garb of a student as a shield so that I won't be able to kill you. You fool! But you forgot that the skin of the tiger that you're wearing, you and I have together gone on those tiger hunts several times. You too will be killed by my hands today. Now think of your sins. You snatched away my kingdom from me. You forced me to wander around. But I'm still alive and you won't be able to leave alive from here.
Wait, Khandikya. I have neither come to kill you, nor harm you in any way. So abandon your anger and your weapon too. There's no need of these.
Then why have you come here?
I have come to you to find out a way of absolving myself of a sin.
Wait here for a while. Before you die, I might show you a way of liberating yourself.
King, there cannot be a better chance than this to kill your enemy.
King, he is at your mercy right now. He is unarmed and alone. Just one blow, and you will become the master of your land once again.
What are you thinking, King? Please get up and go take your revenge.
What I'm thinking is that by killing Keshidhwaj at this time, I will gain a kingdom on this earth. But by dying, he will win heaven. This earth will be mine, but heaven will be his. And if I do not kill him, this earth will not become mine, but the heaven shall certainly be mine. The kingdom of the earth. Joys of the earth are neither perpetual nor infinite. But the kingdom of the heaven is perpetual and infinite. So I will not kill him. I shall tell him whatever he wants to know. Perhaps that will be my revenge. Keshidhwaj, have no fear and ask me whatever you wish to.
And Khandikya, who was an expert in knowledge of yagyas, told Keshidhwaj the injunctions and method for atonement of cow slaughter.
Keshidhwaj meticulously completed every ordained ritual.
But there was something that was quite bothering Keshidhwaj.
What is the matter, King? The atonement has been completed. But you do not seem to be happy.
I honored every priest who was invited to the yajna for the atonement of the sin. Whoever wished anything there, I fulfilled them. Every plea, desire, and fulfilled every aspiration. And yet, why is my mind not at peace? Why do I keep on feeling that I have not fulfilled my duty? Yes. Now I remember. I did ask Khandikya about the ordained method of the ritual. But I did not give him a suitable Dakshina. And how can my obligation be over until I give him a suitable Dakshina?
And once again Keshidhwaj was standing before his enemy.
Welcome to the jaws of death. Keshidhvaj, your student's attire saved you last time, but not this time. Tell me, what do you wish to know in the final moments of your life?
Khandikya, my yajna was accomplished due to your training. Hence, I've come to offer you the rightful Dakshina for a teacher. So, please ask for whatever you wish. I make a vow to fulfill it for you.
If that is your wish, then wait for me here for a while.
King, this is the right opportunity. Ask Keshidhvaj for your kingdom as your Dakshina. Because a wise one is one who obtains land without fighting.
King, you are smiling? The much-awaited day we have been wandering in the forest for has arrived.
What will I gain even if I get the kingdom of the entire earth now? Carrying on the burden of ignorance all my life. Keshidhvaj, are you still firm about your vow to give me your Guru Dakshina?
Yes, Khandikya.
Then give me the Dakshina of self-knowledge, attaining which one gets free from all the worldly bondages and sorrows.
Khandikya, why did you not ask for your kingdom as befits a Kshatriya?
Keshidhvaj, kingdom too is an ambition created by ignorance. So why would I ask for that? The one who is selfish, ignorant, only he would aspire for a kingdom. I want to learn from you which you have acquired after years of penance.
And so Keshidhwaj started showing Khandikya the way of antarang sadhana.
Khandikya, the mind alone is the cause of bondage and liberation. The mind dwelling in sensual pleasure is the cause of bondage. And as soon as the mind moves away from the pleasures, it becomes the cause of liberation. So a spiritual aspirant must detach his mind from sensual pleasures. Who mastered preparatory spiritual practices progresses in advanced spiritual practices too. Due to jap, tap, yajna, vrat, etc., his mind has already become focused. Such aspirants acquire self-knowledge by listening, reflecting, and deep contemplation. Shravan, Manan, and Nididhyasan are the stages of antarang sadhana. Shravan does not mean just hearing. Shravan means attentively and faithfully listening to Vedant from the Guru and ascertaining its meaning, which is possible only by conscientiously paying attention. That is why a seeker should listen to Vedant from his Guru attentively and carefully. Now the next stage is of Manan. Manan means logical analysis and verification of the Guru's teaching. Through regular and constant Manan, a seeker transforms the knowledge acquired from the Guru into personal experience. Khandikya, we accept that Jeev and Brahm are one. Yet, the craving for the Anatma continues to exist at the causal body level. In order to get rid of this Vasana for the Anatma, the Vasana for the Atma, that is, the thought that I am Brahma, should be contemplated consistently so that the mind gets more focused on the thought of I am Brahma and other thoughts of differences fade away. In order to get rid of the Anatma Vasana, Nididhyasan is essential, making the process of The experience of I am Brahma firm is called Nididhyasan or Dhyan. And I am Brahma, by regularly and constantly reflecting upon that thought, there comes a stage in life when even that thought of I am Brahma comes to an end. The seeker becomes one with Brahma. The Jeev merges into Brahma. This is the state of pure consciousness, that is, of supreme reality. One who becomes liberated while living is called a Jivan Mukt person.
Keshidhvaj, for sharing the secret of Antarang Sadhana with me, for self-knowledge and self-realization, I shall remain indebted to you forever.
Khandikya, you are fortunate. Had you wished, you might have asked for my kingdom or my life. But you did not do that. You are a wise man. Hence you asked me for the knowledge of supreme reality. That which I know only at the intellectual level. But you are trying to experience it directly. You are fortunate.
So did you understand, Nati? The one who knows the secret of Antarang Sadhana becomes one with that auspicious and infinite one in such a way that he himself becomes auspicious and infinite. Indeed, it is said that the knower of Brahma himself is Brahma.
Shrutehe shatagunam vidyat mananam mananadapi nididhyasam lakshagunam anantam nirvikalpakam.
Shankaracharya has said in Vivek Chudamani that Manan should be considered 100 times superior to Shravan, and Nididhyasan or Dhyan should be considered 1,000 times superior to Manan. But the sacredness of Samadhi is infinite.
Yasya prasadat bhavamangalatha prasuta Gangopanishad vishuddha samarpayamo guru chinmayaya bhuyat prasannassa shiva swarupaha bhuyat prasannassa shiva swarupaha bhuyat prasannassa shiva swarupaha